Welcome to the University of Johannesburg, a vibrant hub of learning, culture, and lifestyle. From its green spaces to its cutting edge facilities, this is a space or environment where you get the most out of your academic journey. In this lifestyle show, we will cover everything from lifestyle, entertainment, arts, music, social events in general. We will cover it all, and I'm really excited. Whether you're a first year student, a seasoned academic, or just someone looking into what this amazing institution has to offer, well, this show has something for you. For our very first episode, let's check out Wesley's exhibition at the Art Gallery. Today we're at the UJ Art Center celebrating greatness. So we are here at the solo exhibition by Wesley Hammonds, and look, I'm just so excited. The mood outside is like giving me nice and jazzy, you know what I mean? But one thing for sure, I can't wait to see the art inside the building. But more importantly, I can't wait to see what he has to say and what the people have to say as well. So come join me as I will be interviewing people and talking to them. How do they feel? What are they expecting, from residents today? So join me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm with the man of the moment. I am so excited. I'm with Wesley Hammonds. Why are we here today? I know it's a solo exhibition, right? But what are we celebrating, or what are you trying to emphasize to the people of the world?
I think most importantly, we are here for ourselves and the love of art and what it has done to us from our childhood. And most importantly, we are here because we are all not from Johannesburg. We came to Johannesburg for various reasons. So the work, it talks about borders, about restrictions, about traveling. So most people can really relate, especially to what was happening during COVID-19. So mostly it is about movement and meeting people from different tribe, from regions. So there's everyone here mostly that I've met, they have their own story to tell. I think that's the most important thing, not just to look at the artwork, but also look at what is your story and how you relate to the artwork.
Definitely. So now, I like what you said there, but I now want us to dive deep into inspiration in terms of the name and the meaning behind your artwork, in terms of people, migrants and all of that. What was the inspiration in front?
Inspired by my body of work that was looking at the concept of displacement, how it can be undeniably destructive and accumulative for other people. So I was very interested on also coming to Johannesburg, because most of the people that I met, they're not from Johannesburg. So the movement and also the reasons why you came here, it was inspired about that, the journey of going from one place to another.
So to young artists, to young people who want to be in your shoes in this moment, right? What would you say to them? Because I can imagine that it's not easy, right? Sometimes finding inspiration, to create certain art. What would you say? What would you say to them?
Practice makes you perfect. Just explore as much as you can. Don't be quick and be straight to yourself in terms of this is a final project. Be also very open-minded to learn from other people, because I've spent almost 4 years being an intern in the art, just learning and being humble, and collect everything you have. Make sure you document and archive your work, and that is very important.
We are behind, I think this is one of your biggest artworks in here, right? Today, right?
This one and the other one there, yeah.
Now let's talk about this one. I'm seeing letters, I'm seeing numbers. What does this all mean?
Okay, these are case numbers, some of them, for the gender-based violence, the cases in South Africa that were never solved. And the names of the people who were literally kind of vandalized or brutally. So they were not solved. So there's like a distorted information. And also it speaks about human trafficking in the Southern Africa.
Wow. Wow. I think after getting the explanation, I am definitely seeing this in a different light. I'm definitely seeing this in a different light. But I want to ask, does this have a meaning when there's a dark brown and a light brown? Does it have a meaning?
So what happens? This is a batching material. It's white when I bought it. I'm using coffee and tea. So this is more like an aerial view of a landscape. So when I was coming from Johannesburg, there's this brown landscape. So it's got different kinds of brown. So this is like a landscape, a land. So within these lands, there are alphabets and the pins. There's someone who passed away there, or there's something happened there. So there's like a pinpoints. So the brown is the tea and the coffee.
One thing I can add and just add my meaning to what I'm seeing, right? When I see the brown and the bit of whitish, I would say the black community, the African people and white people in the land of South Africa.
Most of the time it happens to us. So of course it does.
Okay, cool. So you have not one more. Obviously, all of your art pieces are beautiful, but what other piece besides this one is one of your favorites?
I think it's the one that is right in front of us. Yeah, I can literally relate to that one. It talks about confusion and having faith and belief where you have no place for that in your life. The only thing that you know, you stick on that. So yeah, it's very close to me because I also come to a very Christian family. So yeah. Yeah.
I love it, and congratulations with your solo exhibition. Beautiful, soft is what I am seeing. I am feeling, I don't want to say the aroma, but there's some sort of nice positive energy definitely in the gallery. And with me, I'm with the acting curator. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm great. And please introduce yourself.
My name is Rika Norkia. I'm the acting curator at the UJ Art Gallery. I've been working here since 2016, but this is my first year taking the role as a curator here.
And I know that you are responsible for, picking an eye on the young talents and people who are emerging in terms of like the arts that they do. And how has that process been?
Well, it's quite a long process to exhibit at the gallery. But Wizili exhibited here before, actually. Yeah, he was one of our exhibiting artists with an exhibition called Bodyland last year. So he's no stranger to the space. But I think it was quite an interesting process for him to move in all by himself. And he basically curated this exhibition himself. Yeah, so we assisted, obviously, and helped with hanging and guidance. But I think it was for him also an interesting process to not just to be the creator of the artworks, but also a creator of the exhibition, because those are two very separate, processes. And I think he did pretty well.
I definitely see it. I mean, with the people coming to support and view the work that he has done, this is absolutely amazing. Now, what is the importance of guiding young people in terms of going into the arts exhibition like this? I know this is also one of Wesley's big nights in terms of a solo exhibition, right? So I'm sure there's a lot of young people want to emerge and be like him. So what is the advice you have for such people?
Well, I think the first thing is just to be true to yourself. I think a lot of emerging artists often feel pressurized to create art that is not, that's commercial, that will sell. Where someone like Wizile doesn't fall in that trap. He stays true to what he loves, and by doing his performance pieces as well. And then also his art is just so beautiful, but it's true and it's his. He doesn't change for the sake of selling, which is wonderful, beautiful.
What a beautiful message indeed. And of course, you can hear the sound of the art gallery that it is buzzing. People are having fun. And we're just so excited to see a young black man in South Africa, a young black man pursue his talent, pursue his career, and taking it to greater heights, because he will be representing not just me, but not just UJ, but the whole of South Africa in terms of internationally in provinces like Netherlands, Ghana, and just showing the beautiful work that he has. One thing I have learned from him today and with the people that have been saying from him is that definitely hard work pays off, and definitely you must nurture your talent, go with it and enjoy.
Pablo Picasso once said, "Art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life." Next, we hit up the red carpet of the UJ Choir Alumni Affinity Group. Let's see who we met.
We are here at the UJ Arts Center and we are having fun. Guess who I'm with? I'm with the broadcaster today, Wasanga, and he will be the program director for this choir affinity group today, right? We're celebrating excellence, we're celebrating years of UJ doing incredible things in terms of choir, celebrating 47 years of UJ choir, right? So what does this mean to you now?
I think it's a special occasion and an event because the arts in itself is an amazing contributor to society, and one of the things that we've been able to find is the unity, and the music speaks a lot. Sometimes we as students and as a former member of the choir, you understand a lot of the things that we face in life are difficult, and those challenges you can't put into words. So you'd step out of maybe the library, you might have failed a test, you might be going into something that you can't really speak about, but there was a lot of healing that happened in the choir room. I've shed a few tears as well, through the beauty of the music and the quality and the standard that is set by Renette Power, because there's a balance in between what you'd call traditional music and also Western music. And then when you've got a fusion such as, at the time it was Tumo Jacobs who helped us with the African side of traditional side of music, and then the Western music was Renette. That worked really well, and it allowed us opportunities to be in platforms and stages we never thought we'd have access to.
I love that. And tell me, what is it that you're looking forward to today? Just at least one big thing that you're looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to connecting with a lot of the former alumni, seeing where everyone has progressed through the UJ Choir and this institution. And more importantly, I'm looking forward to, I think, representing Renette's legacy in the best way possible, because she's really put her life's work into making sure that people like me and also the Muffins and Sabelo Mtembu and many others are able to nurture their talent, because Usabelo's a world-renowned conductor and he's won multiple awards and been trained directly by Renette. So we really owe a lot of our aspirations, our dreams, things that we currently work in, to her.
How are you loving this event today?
Absolutely, it's absolutely wonderful. It's so nice to see this come together. You know, being part of the planning or overseeing some of it, and then just seeing how all of this come together is absolutely incredible. It's a wonderful event, and a great thank you and a shout out to everybody that was the energy behind just putting this together.
So what are you looking forward today? One big thing that you go home today and when you sleep, you're like, you know what, my heart is full from today. What is that?
I think the actual launch of the affinity group itself, you know, as the registrar, the new registrar at UJ, I'm very aware of the importance that our alumni actually play in the well-being of the university and just, you know, carrying the name of the university forward, you know, just keeping the cohesiveness together. The role of alumni are actually very vast and you know, multi-dimensional, from raising funds to just keeping the energy to spreading the, you know, the UJ brand and building the UJ brand. So I think, I mean, of all the high points today, all the performers, everything, I think just the establishment of this group itself is an absolute high.
In the beginning, you mentioned something that you were in the planning of this event to be what it is today. So do you mind sharing more about that?
So I'm the new registrar at the University of Johannesburg, and alumni as a as a unit basically falls under the registrar's portfolio. So although Professor Kinterberger, I mean, this event has been coming for a while. So the outgoing registrar, Professor Kinterberger, was quite instrumental, and I'm basically reaping the rewards of all her hard work. So, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to say I'm starstruck, but you know. I'm with Prof. Mbedi. What's such an honor for me to be sharing this platform with you. And today we are celebrating excellence, 47 years of UJ Choir, Affinity Group. Yes. But now let's get to the nitty-gritty of today's show, right? What are your thoughts in terms of this? There are people celebrating alumni gathered here together. What are your thoughts?
Wow, this is just amazing. We have been launching alumni affinity groups for different faculties, but to have one for the UJ choir is something special, and I'm so happy to be here. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to today?
Good music, of course. I mean, there's only one UJ choir, I say, but also interacting with colleagues. I saw the acting dean of our faculty of Arts, Design and Architecture. I saw colleagues, from various domains. This is our choir. We have to support it, And also to see old faces, people who have gone through this choir, because these are our ambassadors, And we're looking forward to them helping us, supporting this choir to go places. It's going places, but this choir must go to the world so that people can see it. And for that, we need resources to support it. They need uniform and all those things. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm happy to be here.
One last thing, the words for alumni who are present here today.
Yeah, thank you very much for your support. Please continue to be in touch and staying in touch with your alma mater. And please tell others, at UJ it's happening. We are going places, but we can't do it alone. We need your support, whether it's emotional support, financial support, and otherwise. We welcome back. We welcome that. Please stay in touch.
All right, so Renette, I've never met you. This is my first time seeing you, but I feel like I know so much about you based on what the people have been saying, based on what the alumni have been saying. And how are you?
I'm very good. This was a fantastic event for us and actually quite emotional to me because it's a lifetime of work coming together, people from different eras, people who enjoy different kinds of music suddenly do enjoy every kind of music. It's very special to me, to be honest.
I must say, I give it respect. I mean, all the years of discipline, of hard work, of merging personalities and merging them with melody, with sound. I love that a lot, right? But with you being here and with 2 eras, like you said, right? What do you think when you live here? What is it that people will always remember about you?
I think I'm a kind person, I think. And I love to share my music with them. But for me, there's only one way, and that's the correct way. So I teach them to listen very well. I think Michael Barrett from Pretoria the other day said that UJ Choir is the best listeners, because I believe you can't sing and just give out. You have to always align yourself with what's going on around you. And I think that's what I taught people. I teach people to listen. Even if you listen to the Muffins, how they listen to each other. It doesn't come by itself. It's a skill that you have to learn. And especially, I find that in the Western genre, people are taught to listen, they know it. But in African music, people feel a lot and they have a lot of passion and they give it out, but they don't always listen. So if I could teach them that skill to listen and to give me all of that, it's a bonus, and that they never forget. I think that's a secret.
I like that. So now, how would you want the future of UJ Choir to be? How would you want the future to be?
So I don't know if you know, but I have to retire at the end of this year. Yes, so maybe I'll keep on for a year, another few months to just see a smooth transition. But I would love for this excellence on both the sides of our cultural spectre to flourish. I would hate it if we just do African music from now on and we don't do Western music. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think at the moment, we can compete on this international stage with Western music, winning other Western choirs. As Africans, we can beat them. I would love for both those streams of types of music to stay on and to still grow. And I think it's possible. It will be a difficult thing. We have to appoint the right person who has the skills to do both. I don't have the skills to do both. I can only do the Western, but I had the skills of West African people to help me. And I think that was the secret of the success that we had.
Beautiful. You know, on behalf of UJ, I would like to say thank you for your lifelong service here at UJ Choir. You've given your whole heart into making sure that people, I was telling Prophet Beatty that the first time I had the UJ Choir, I got goosebumps. And today even the goosebumps just continued to flow in. So I'm just like, this is just beautiful. And I just want people to see the beautiful thing that UJ Choir has to offer.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are wrapping up the night, but before we do so, I must say that I was walking in at least trying to get one, fulfillment or highlight, but this group right here fulfilled my expectations. They exceeded my expectation, I must tell you. The muffins, oh my goodness, guys! Oh my goodness! How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
No, Sepila. Hello.
Feels good to be home. Yeah.
So I know that you guys have been walking through the corridors of UJ back in the days. How does it feel to be back now with the other alumni?
It is surreal, I won't lie to you. Like, coming here, we were just coming really to perform because it's what we do, but really, it's been such a special treat. Something I think we needed. Swiss and I were speaking about it. Like, just to see everyone, to see the corridors, how they look. We used to walk these things for 3.5 years, all the time. It's what inspired the band. It's what inspired, I guess, the fire of like the music that we have. It's so important, so we're excited, and I'm going home feeling great.
I must ask though, right? So what have you learned that you have implemented into your group from UJ Choir?
From our music?
Yeah.
I would say what we've learned is the importance of harmony, number one. And harmony, not musical only, but harmony, social harmony as well, like the ability to cooperate and agree with one another. Please can I have a copy of this? Thank you. But I think that's the most important thing that we learned, harmony, both of a musical kind, but also the harmony that allows us to cooperate as human beings and achieve goals, And so we've been in the band now since
12 years.
12 years. Yeah. We released our first album, 2012. So it's 11 years of that. We've been running our company for 12 years. Immediately got out of here and we started the company and we started working ourselves using the skills that we had learned. And so this is impressive. We're grateful to be here and for the alumni to remember us and like call us up and say, hey, gents, come here. We need to raise some money and like sort of rally the other alumni to support and do their little bits for the university. So yeah.
You're saying 12 years. You don't want to know where I was by that time. You don't want to know. But listen, how is the future looking like for you guys?
I think the future of the Muffins is just going brighter and brighter. We have a lot of music that is unreleased, and we are going to PE. We'll be playing all over, and we're going to be releasing our third album. It is third album. And we're just going to be releasing music and sing our hearts out, yeah.
Beautiful. But I cannot end it without talking about how we should support the other people, people who are in the UJ Choir who also want to be in your footsteps, right? So let's talk about money, right? Let's motivate people to, support financially in terms of that. So what would you say for that?
Look, punting money is always awkward. It's always weird for me personally. But I think what we can translate in what we've seen today is the spirit of paying it forward. I'm for that. And I'm for the fact that we should create a platform for the young ones to know that there's a lot of things out there. I think the choir at UJ, or the Arts Center as a whole, just provides that kind of platform, that kind of tutelage. It's really good. I think, that's my punt to be let's pay it forward. Let's help those. You won't know because look, the muffins are not the muffins without UJ. That's just the truth. So we need to make sure that this stays, it upstands. And I think that's the impact we can leave behind.
Thank you so much. I must say that I got goosebumps from your performance. Of course, I must put that in. But thank you so much for lifelong commitment of music. You guys releasing beautiful music that is always there. I think when I have children, my children are also going to enjoy the music that you are releasing. Yeah. But we have to end it, right? Let's end it with a bang, right? So we're going to say hashtag UJTV together, right? So in 3, 2, 1, hashtag UJTV.
And that brings us to the end of our very first episode on Campus Live. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, UJTV. And from myself, Selisa Torde, until I see you next time, goodbye.
The University of Johannesburg, the future reimagined.